Coming up, an arrest is made following a fatal moped and truck collision.
And Valdosta City Schools are releasing a new strategic plan for the school year.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Zykeria McKnight.
And I'm Taylor Morrell. A man has been arrested and charged after a vehicle accident left one dead. Last Wednesday, a man was driving a moped when a truck struck him. The victim, David Butler, was driving the moped when the truck driven by Ty Lee pulled the moped's path and crashed into it. Butler later died from his injuries at South Georgia Medical Center. The Valdosta City Police concluded that the investigation on Thursday and Lee was arrested on several charges, including a second-degree homicide by vehicle. Lee was taken to the Lowndes County Jail.
The City Council would like to remind citizens that the deadline to apply for one of the 6 city appointments to serve on Board Commission Authority or Advisory Committee is the day after tomorrow, on Wednesday. The Valdosta Historic Preservation Commission, the Valdosta Lowndes County and Conference Center and Tourism Authority, as well as the Valdosta Lowndes County Land Bank Authority have opening to fill. The Valdosta City Council will vote on the applicants during their February 11th meeting. Citizens interested in these positions can find the information and forms necessary to apply on valdostacity.com.
Today is the last day that Lowndes County residents can register to vote for the presidential preference primary, the March selection election, and the March special election runoff. Residents must register with Lowndes County Board of Elections either in person or online at mvp.sos.ga.gov.
This past Friday at Valdosta Regional Airport, complications arose when a mechanical issue were found on Delta Canada Air CRJ-200 plane heading towards Atlanta. Local mechanic and pilot Mike Jones was piloting a helicopter on an 11.5-hour trip from Minnesota when he received the call from Valdosta Airport requesting his services. Jones made a stop for fuel in Atlanta and flew straight to Valdosta Airport. Jones arrived and fixed the issues with the plane that delayed the midday routine flight to Atlanta.
The passenger train service Amtrak returns to the Valdosta area for the first time in more than a decade next month, though it's only for one day. Amtrak will send an inspection test train through the Gulf Coast states between New Orleans and Jacksonville, Florida, February 18th through the 19th. The purpose of the special train is to study the existing infrastructure of the CSX, the private railroad which actually owns the tracks. Travel on the inspection train is by invitation only. Officials can say the train will carry elected officials, industry representatives, and community leaders.
Today, the Georgia State Patrol will implement a new alert system that will notify the public of road closures in conjunction with Valdosta Daily Times and other news organizations. Troopers arriving to accidents will notify the patrol center, who will then contact the news organization. The news organization will then email, text, or alert their subscribers via social media of closure. Lowndes County residents who wish to be included in these alerts need only to subscribe to one of the news organizations involved with the program.
Gas prices have been lower than usual here in Valdosta. However, in the last week, they've been slowly coming back up. According to the website GasBuddy.com, the lowest price for a gallon of regular gasoline was reported on Sunday at $1.63. That's 6 cents higher than last week before. Valdosta's average price Sunday was $1.72, up 2 cents a gallon from $1.70 the previous week.
When we return, we will find out how students can now easily transfer between 2 area colleges.
So don't go away.
Danse, balance, suis la cadence, ondule bien tes hanches au bal du dimanche. Danse, que la fête commence.
give up on sex, don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Students wanting to transfer from Georgia Military College can now do it in an easier way, thanks to this news agreement with Augusta Technical College. Georgia Military College and Augusta Technical College have signed an articulation agreement. This agreement will help students at both schools easily transfer from one school to another. This will also help Augusta's alumni transfer their credits easily and carry on their higher education. For more information about this agreement between the two schools, check out GMC's website.
Valdosta City Schools are planning to release a strategic plan for the 2016-2020 school years to the public for review and comment. The school system is looking to improve performance levels and better the district over the next 5 years. Visit the school's district website to see the draft of this plan. Officials say you shouldn't be afraid to comment and that you're excited to receive your feedback.
The Junior Fire Marshal program, founded by former Fire Marshal Captain John Batty, continues to promote the ideas that kids are the future. The goals of the program is to tell the children of the Valdosta City School system about fire safety. This program's purpose is to help develop character and pride for children of Valdosta. Public Information Officer Captain Clint Scale says, "I want children to know that being a firefighter is not just a job, it's an honor."
Watch out if you're traveling out of the country because the Zika virus is still being spread. Some of the major hotspots are in South America, such as Brazil, but also includes places such as Mexico. Some of the symptoms are fever, rash, joint pain, and red eyes. Zika is mostly spread by mosquitoes that are found in Georgia, but there have been no cases reported in Georgia.
Humans are not the only ones who need a roof over their heads. If you want to change a bird's life, now is your chance. Habitat for Humanity will be having their birdhouse auction next Saturday. If you're interested in getting a birdhouse, the auction will be held at the Valdosta County Club. For more information on birds houses or how you can be involved with helping families in the community, just go to the Habitat for Humanity website.
Starting this week, patients at South Georgia Medical Center will be using a new technology designed to prevent identity theft and make registration easier. SafeChecks is a state-of-the-art system that allows the patients to check in using their fingerprints. This system only takes 30 seconds for first-time users to enroll. SGMC believes that this system will ensure that the right patient receives the right care as well as protecting their identity and confidential information.
It's time for a short break, and then we'll be back with the local weather from Kendrick King.
So stay with us.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally.
I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls.
But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on the sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
That's low. That's low. That's low. Look, he's blushing.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now we'll have our local weather update from Kendrick King. Kendrick?
Thanks, guys. Today the weather is looking great. It's been a warm day to start off the month of February. Diving into today's forecast, we are looking at a high of 79 degrees with a mix of clouds and sun. Also, our precipitation readings are at a 0% chance. We should be experiencing light winds topping at 5 miles per hour. Tonight, the temperature will drop down to 54 degrees, so don't let the South Georgia weather fool you. It will get colder as the night progresses, but will be a clear night with no chance of rain. Tomorrow, there will be a high of 80 degrees, leaving you quite warm. Luckily, during the afternoon, we will start to see a slight cloud coverage and a thunderstorm heading our way with a 30% chance of rain. The UV index for today will be a 4 out of 10. This means you can leave your SPF 15 at home. The pollen count for today will be at a medium. If you have allergies and plan on being outside today, make sure you have your allergy medicine with you because you will need it. That's all for the weather today, so back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks, Kendrick. When we come back, we'll check in with our sports anchor, Kawan Cook.
So stay with us.
Thanks for calling the GED Pep Talk Center. Jerry Stiller speaking. Your level 7 in-your-face pep talk.
I can keep pushing you. Believe me, I'm good at it. But at some point, you're going to need to start pushing yourself.
See, once you've got your GED diploma, you'll feel so good about yourself.
You tell them. You can't change your past, but you can definitely change your future.
That makes me so happy, I'm ready to bust out a dance.
Mr. Trejo, can I transfer this guy to you? My gentle technique isn't really working. You need something a little more
persuasive.
Yes.
You listen, and you listen good.
Hey, where's my sandwich? Terry? Terry!
Take it from me, the King DMC. It's a real cool thing to get your GED.
Get that diploma!
Now hold on and we'll find you free GED classes. Capiche?
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
It's the Odradek phone. I didn't even think these things worked. Hello? Oh, it's for you.
Welcome back.
Now it's time to catch up with our sports anchor, Kawan Cook, about the latest update on the season sports. Kawan?
With the Valwood basketball team's most recent loss to Citizens Christian Academy, 60-55, Valwood looks to get back to their winning ways when they face Westwood in a conference game this coming Tuesday night at 6:30 p.m. Valwood is currently 9-4 on the season, with one game back in the loss column from division leader Deerfield-Windsor. A win here could really help Valwood gain confidence heading towards the end of the season and the playoffs. The Valdosta Wildcats basketball team lost Saturday's away conference game against rival high school, Lowndes High School, losing by a score of 69-63. But the Wildcats have a home conference game versus Colquitt County this Friday at 7 p.m. So let's cheer them on. Go Wildcats! Scholarships, athletes, and dotted lines. National Signing Day is just 2 days away. Some Valdosta High School students will be committing to universities around the country at this week's signing day. The signing will take place from 7:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on Wednesday in the Valdosta High School Performing Arts Center. The Lowndes Vikings soccer team season opener and home opener is February the 2nd at 5:30 for the women's and 7:30 for the men against the Cairo High Syrup Makers. This will be a tough non-conference matchup for both teams, but they look to start the season with a bang and leave Tuesday's matchup with a win. That's all for today's sports report. Now let's go back to the news desk.
Thanks, Kawan. Coming up on News Valdosta, a Lowndes County tradition returns for its 66th year.
So don't go away.
kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
It's about putting others first. It's doing your best at whatever you do. It's about being honest with yourself, with everything. It's all of these. It's more. It's commitment. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
And we're back with News Valdosta.
The Ham and Egg Show is back in town, folks. The Ham and Egg Show is Lowndes County tradition that's returning for its 66th year on February 16th and 17th. The first day will include hen judging, tips on proper raising techniques, and judging. The second day will include a luncheon and an auction. The 2016 Ham and Egg Show will be hosted at the Lowndes County Agriculture Extension Office located on East Hill Avenue.
The end of February marks the beginning of a month-long celebration of young artists. Youth Art Month is a month-long exhibition of art from young artists around South Georgia and the North Florida region. The celebration will begin with an opening reception on Sunday, February 28th from 2 to 4 p.m. at Turner Center for the Arts. The exhibition will last through March 23rd.
I'm Zykeira McKnight. Thanks for watching our program today.
And I'm Taylor Morrell. Join us again tomorrow for more News Valdosta. Have a great day.